こんにちは、ファミ通攻略チャンネルです。頭脳派虚弱刑事で解決を目指すディスコエリジウムザ・ファイナルカット実況プレイ第14回を開始したいと思います。今回はですね、再度街の調査に入りまして、まだ見ていないところとか、話しかけていない人たちに、調査を進めていきたいと思います。よろしくお願いします。はい、じゃあやっていきましょう。いいところで切り上げて、殺人現場を見に行きたかったりもするんですが、あの人たち話しかけ、おーっとなんか出てきたぞ。怪獣の仕業か？もう一個は？
Yes.
おー、そういう感じ？あ、違うな。なんか間違えたっぽい。なんでもない。あれ？こう。この亀裂は地震によるものかもしれない。これね。はいはいはいはい。なるほど。あの人たち話しかけましょうか。
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
五分五分。手と目の強調。五分五分か。これはレッドスキルチェックなので再挑戦できないですね。いやーどうしよう。まずは観察しておこう。ゲームに参加しない。やるか。58%。ほぼ6割。行きましょう。レッドスキルチェック。これ失敗したかな？
This felt wrong. Wrong like touching your sister's breast. You threw your sister's breast.
いやだってなんか虚弱っぽかったもん、投げた後のモーション。失敗。はい、すいません。
Mon Dieu! Good job, officer. That was an excellent throw.
違和感がありました。1番いきます。
Your muscle memory knew what to do and went for it. But there were gaps.
いや、ずれてましたね。これは完全に。
It felt like you were going for a thrust or a lunge. There was definitely gonna be jumping. Maybe you scored a point, but this is a fiasco.
やばい。気力が1下がってしまった。でも、体力は1本しかないですけど、気力は2の下にその5本分のゲージがあるので、それが1つ消費しただけと。これ回復しといた方がいいのかな？今んとこ大丈夫そうな気がするので、そのまま一旦いきます。2番。ちょっと拗ねてみましょうか。
What are you talking about? You just executed a pretty much perfect pétanque throw.
How are you ever going to get the officer's shit off your nose, Gaston? Or even climb out of his ass?
どうしようかな。3番。クールに決めようと思ったんだが、いつものようにしくじってしまった。これでいきましょ
The man in the uniform says nothing. His gaze is fixed on the horizon. His merry partner is staring at the ground like he's trying to see right through to the other side. The lieutenant is looking at you. His face is expressionless.
こちらを見ているの。1番聞いてみましょうか。
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
あれ、地元の人たちはそうじゃないの？
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them? Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
ありがとうございます。
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
政治問題、これどっちが政治問題なんだ。1かな。1でいきましょう。
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties.
2いきましょうか。2。
But you must agree that nature, in her infinite wisdom, has made men more fit to perform certain, more challenging tasks. Don't you, officer?
これじゃあ1番で。いや、一応人質いきましょ
Really, officer? Match an average woman against an average man in a dark alley and see who comes out on top. Gender equality is a very noble, very modern idea. But in real life, primal roles prevail. But I do not wish to discuss this matter further.
う。はい、じゃあ2番ですかね。
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
怪獣の仕業、これさっき出てきましたね。2つ。地震も出てきてたし、ちょっと、じゃあ2番、地震でも起きたのかから聞いてみましょ
No. It was left by heavy artillery fire. Why what? Because that's what happens when communists hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
う。いや、3はちょっとないので、1かな。1いきます。その共産革命者ってのは
Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like. They just chose the name to feel special. Senseless sentimentality.
では1番いってみましょう。さっきの2番ですね。これ選択肢的には。
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked.
勇ましすぎて舐められた。
Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
It was probably a bit more complicated than that.
まあ、頭からいきましょうかね。1番。
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first. Yes, the military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
He finds your lack of historic knowledge troubling, a sign of mental deterioration in the preceding generations.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
不気味なデスブロー、不気味な響きだな。1番ですかね。
This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
いやー、これ3番行きたいけど、3番行くと会話が終わってしまいそうなんですよね。じゃあ2番行きます。2番。それであちこちが爆撃されてるのかと。
Damn right, son. They lit the fire of hell on the city before they stormed, and it worked too. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course, they still hold influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players at the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
僕
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
一つ披露してやろう。うわ、めちゃくちゃあるな。これどうしよう。1番が語ってるっぽいかな。1番いきますか。希望もありそうだし。じゃあ1番いきます。
Preposterous! Surely you don't mean it. I'm just sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those commie hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking my piss in the mountains.
なんか違ったっぽいね。彼の意見とは少なくとも違ったみたい。
I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio.
いやー、怒ってますね。
This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
フリッセルってのは3番終わっちゃいそうなんで、ちょっと他にもいろいろ聞いてみましょう。1番で。
Damn Frisel. He was a king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the Hyperlay, in a very public execution.
では2番。
A true king in both blood and mind led Revachol before Frisel. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
Some manner of self-deceit is present in his thinking. Sounds like this Guillaume abandoned him, and he doesn't want to admit it.
あー、なるほどね。そうなんだ。じゃあ3番の結論に行きましょうか。
The suzerain is the king! Has everyone forgotten already? They've forgotten already.
Soon, they will forget everything. Him too. Then he chooses anger over melancholy.
怒ってるもんね。
It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
うわー、3%か。3%は厳しいかな。ちょっと3%やめていきましょう。じゃあ立ち去ります。時間を取らせたな。お、なんだ、緑の丸が出ている。巨大なブール。なんだブールって。もう少しだけ探索してみましょうか。お、ここにも人がいる。歌ってんのかな？
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
いや、2番おかしいでしょ。俺が法だって急に。まあ聞き続けてみようかな。
From another planet. Hey there.
おお。ちょっと1ないんで2番いきます。
It's the jam, my man. It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
2番いきます、2番。
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Mazout is an antiquated term for heavy fuel oils. This man has a barely suppressed performative streak, or he just likes unusual words, or both.
ああ、なるほど。ああ、4番とか指摘されるのすごく嫌そうだから、逆に1番。もうなんか全工程みたいな感じでいきますか。
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
Behind the laugh, however, a touch of sorrow.
そうなの？
So tell me, what do you need?
お、まずは3番かな。これキムが喜びそうだから3番いきますか。
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy. 暇を
潰しながら忙しくしている。なるほど。
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
確かに忙しくしてるって何をしてるんだ？ 1番いきます。
analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
Ask for his conclusion.
結論を聞け。よし、まあ聞きます。ちょっと概念化は嫌気がさしてんのつまり何が言いたい ?2 番で。
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
ああ、そういうことね。まあ、ストライキについて詳しく聞きましょう。2番。
It's like, whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
何を要求してる？
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
2番。
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
中間ってことかな？ 3番いきます。
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
みんなって？
Us lorry drivers. Cam, your nurse. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
あんたは違うのか？
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
では4番。
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
違法かい？
Time to arrest him. Relax. He's merely joking.
ただの冗談だ。そこなんか逆のこと言われるの困るんだよな。3番行きましょう。3番。冗談であってほしいも込めて3で。警官って知らないのか、そういえば。
Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo. Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits and that kind of thing.
よかったよかった。
They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Ilmaran market lately.
一着くれないかとか言って。くれんのかな？ちょっと3番行ってみましょ
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise.
う。ですよね。
The bosses won't be happy.
2番で。
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of.
あー、ごめんなさい。
You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6?
当ててみましょう、じゃあ。
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he's spent too long in this lorry.
まあ念のため1番を聞くこともないでしょう。4番いきます。
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
うわ、42%。42% か。ホワイトスキルチェックなので再挑戦はできますが、一旦これはスルーしておこう。今日なんかダメそうなんで。じゃあ1番いってみますか。これ別に、でもなんか、言いたくないな。言いたくないからやめよう。6番。とりあえずこれでいい。話せてよかったよ。
Don't be a stranger.
はい。これもしかして拾えるんじゃない？ああ、まだ見れるところあるな。下とか。これどうやって行くんだろう。はいはいはいはい。いや、ただちょっと今日はこの辺で終了にしたいと思います。今日は街の人3人に話を聞きましたね。歴史的な背景とか社会的なことも聞けましたし、この道の先にね、ストライキが行われているというのも情報として得ました。結局ね、殺人現場には行けなかったんですけれども、この辺のもの、もう少し調べて、 いよいよもうさすがにそろそろ行きたいとは思ってるんですけど、殺人現場に向かいたいなと思っています。それでは本日はこの辺で、終了にしたいと思います。ご視聴ありがとうございました。